What up guys, JYD here coming at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about how to read battle reports. We're going to go through a battle report, we're going to discuss it, I'm going to show you what each icon means, what troops have done, so you can read it, you dissect it and improve, right? That is the aim of the game. Every battle report you should be reading. You should be saving, you should be like, what have I done? What can I do better? Where can I take it to the next step? That is how you get better at the game. So, let's get into it. So, here we have just a report. It's a small rally from our alliance. We're only small, but we thought we'd have a little test. Not too bad as you can see. When you're talking about reading a report, obviously you're looking at the initial view. The initial view is what we have here. So, let's do it this way. So, these, in a rally especially, are your individual losses. That's the main person's individual losses. That's your allied, so the people who joined your rally, the people who are in the rally with you, that's their losses. And that's the other person's reinforcement losses, right? So that's the first thing you look at. That's the first thing you can easily understand. Understand that it was 4.6 mil power lost. Out of 527,000 troops, 330,000 survived. Then you look at the wounded. So, you know, I took 45,000 wounded there. Out of that, 58,000 deserters. 76,000 killed. And 17,000 Holy Palace troop souls. Right, that's the initial bit of the report. Let's go back to the report itself. Further down you can just see what was used. Obviously there's Shajar on the wall, which really helped our test rally. It's a young server. You know, not even first server service, so I was just teaching them a little bit about rallies just to get us going a little bit. And then you go over to troop buffs. So, let's start with the buffs. Do that. So here you have ground troop, attack, defense, HP. So the ground troop buffs. Here is archer buffs. So on. Mounted, siege, that's the buffs. And these are the enemy ones. Pretty simple so far. And you go down. And these, later on, so late game, become even more important. So these are just the debuffs. The same thing, but debuffed. Ground, range, mounted, siege machine. You've got attack, defense, HP for all of them. And that's just the debuffs involved. Obviously, you get more through tech, through your sub-generals, and through the gear on your sub-generals. That's the basic stuff. So let's go into battle detail. So, this is where people will start to get confused. So, this is where people have been confused. So, you look here. Easy breakdown. That's the amount that is left. That's the amount that is wounded. This number here is actually the amount of troops that they killed. And that is the amount that have gone to Holy Palace. Pretty simple stuff. It just helps you to read through it, so you can have a look and you can see that my mounted troop cav took only 45,000 wounded, 18,900 essentially dead, deserted, but they wiped out 328,000 troops. Easy to see, and as you go down you can see what troops were effective. So you'd see here, you'd be like, oh, 30,000 of them, just 14,000 damage, not the worst. It's because there was a lot of cav inside it. Same here, 14,000, 25,000. That is that. You can see here, siege here. 60,000 siege, 108,000 they wiped out. No wounded, no deserted, no holy palace, no dead. Siege typically very good. Very, very good. Unless you have a lot of siege on defense. This is just a basic attack. You go to defender. Now you'll be able to see more detail. As you can see, the archer tower here. 779 killed. That's why archer towers no wrong. It don't really fucking matter about them anymore, to be honest. They don't really matter. Mounted troop, 307,000. Took out 303,000. It's not that bad. A T11 mounted troop. Killed 149,000. But lost 151. 60,000 to troop soul. And 55,000 to the Holy Palace. So it's quite a heavy defeat there. And that's all you do. You go through and you think, okay, which of my troops did the damage? Which of their troops did the damage? And that's how you look through, you read, you adjust. So from mine, you'd be like, okay, so mounted troop did damage. Obviously, I used a mounted gen. The best I had at the minute. But siege machine did a lot of damage. So I'm thinking on that I should be getting my siege machine up to 12. Layering them down, so maybe throwing another 100k T12 siege, 50k T11 siege, drop them down to 40k T10 siege, and I'd do even more damage. And you adjust, you read it and you adjust. And that is basically how you read a report. Hopefully that helps people so they can understand what all the little icons mean, what every individual bit means. Here you've got, if you look here, all the people that were involved in the rally, the people that were reinforcing what their troops did. Essentially that's it. Hopefully you all can learn from that. Peace out.